quite a bit as a whole organization. You know, the front office execs are already thinking about how the team can do better, where they might be able to make moves to improve the squad, as are the coaches. So I think these games are important and valuable.
Now, here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And the Wizards with possession. Sharp on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Alexander Walker. He's defended by Koulibaly. Pass to Sharp. That one falls. Sharp's got the opening basket of the game for Washington.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Miller with a wide open look. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Sharp on the wing. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he can just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Here's Williams following the bucket by the Wizards. Kicks it to Miller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Shaedon Sharp picks one up.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
Now, here is Miller. With the fadeaway. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Clippers. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
You know, for the Wizards, they've been sinking on this list to start out the year. Not what they or really anyone else expected, but that's why you play the games.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Pass to Alexander Walker. On the wing, Bridges. He can't hit that time. Collins with some nice D.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Fires it up. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with the win.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight, to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's guarded by Schroeder. It's stolen by Schroeder. On the wing, Koulibaly. He's covered by Ball. 2 points. That one goes.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Right side, Ball. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Here's Bridges. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
And the Wizards making a change here. Ayton, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Williams comes in for John Collins. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Koulibaly. And Wells is subbed in for Sharp. Here's Smith. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Pass to Diabate. Here's Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Kuzma's got his second basket.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
We've got 1:48 left in the first. Here's Wong. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And the second free throw, good. A minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. I briefly spoke with Charlotte's head coach. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Wizards. 7-point differential. And it's Schroeder missing. Hornets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. The pass to Wong. This one for 3. And again, the Hornets missing. Wizards have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Ayton, the pass to Wells. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Smith right side. Diabate. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Kuzma. There's Williams. Out to Kuzma. Over Miller. Kuzma can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 5. Smith with it. 11 points for him in that last game against the Wizards in Washington. Puts up a 3. That shot off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Wizards out front. They're up by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Wizards leading by 5. So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Obi Toppin. Sharp out there with Wells. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Laravia in at the power forward. Now here's Ball. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Wizards in Washington.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Here's Wells. On the wing, Koulibaly. Knocks down the 3 ball. Koulibaly's got 6 points.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's Ball. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And again, Washington with the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Passes to Bridges. Front pass the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. Washington calls timeout. One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
And Washington making a change here. Kessler's checked in. On the wing, Koulibaly. And another miss by Washington.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
On the wing, Koulibaly. The Wizards with another miss.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident. You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now, here's Shunt. 17 points in his last outing. Buries it from three-point range.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
Williams kicks to Bridges. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Sharp against Ball. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 3 points. Nice bucket there from Smith. Washington's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Here's Koulibaly. And again, Washington with the triple.
3 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
It's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Here's Salon. Scoreless thus far. The shot misses. Collins with some nice D. And Collins has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. 6-point lead. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
Schroeder. Here's Kessler. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's defended by Koulibaly. And it's sent back by Kessler. Wizards leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Sharp on the wing. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Wizards foul.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. Number 1, the Wizards.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Smith hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Now, here is Miller. Pass to Wong. He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Shooter passes to Kessler. The Wizards with another miss. Hornets trail by 6. Inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. Smith. He has 7. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Salon. Over Collins. Salon, no good. And it's Schroeder in the corner. They get it back. Collins, good.
John Collins.
And now an 8-point Wizards lead.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance.
And so it's the Washington Wizards in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. And guys, for the Wizards, Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Love how hard they're going at it on the offensive board, showing some real tenacity every time a shot goes up. They carve out this lead because of their aggressive. I expect that to change in the second half.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Hornets first half.
Ernie, that's a lackluster performance. Lackluster effort. They didn't look sharp running their chest. They weren't cutting. They weren't hustling. Shaq, if you played in this era, you'd average 50 because guys didn't want to give the effort.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Williams. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Koulibaly, no good. Hornets trail by 6. Miller outside. Here's Alexander Walker. He's defended by Koulibaly. Alexander Walker passes the ball. 5 on the clock. Williams inside. He's covered by Kessler. It's good from long range. Alexander Walker's got 5 points so far.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Collins. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
On the wing, Koulibaly. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
3.
Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Now, here's ball. It's stolen by Schroeder. And there's the drive. Wizards passing it around. Bridges with the steal. Ball against Schroeder. Shot is good, and the Wizards lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Ball.
Hey, the mid-range can be touch and go for Ball, but he takes a nice, smooth shot that time.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Last year, getting it done. And he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And you pointed out his ranking as the 2nd best shooter in the league last season. I think with a little extra work, he could become #1 this time around. Hornets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And the pass to Alexander Walker. No good on the triple.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Moravia. And it's off from three-point range. No good with the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. He kicks the ball. Back to Bridges. Lock at 6. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And the Hornets making a change here. Just 3 to shoot. Launches a 3.
Hornets foul. Musa
Checked in for ball.
First personal foul. Substitution.
Washington leading now by 4. Now Schroeder. Nothing on the board. Over Wall. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Diabate. Here's Salon. Smith outside. In transition, here come the Wizards. Toppin kicks it over to Schroeder. Traps in the tray. Schroeder's got the lead up to 9 now for Washington.
From beyond the arc, Schroeder can be so effective. Defenses need to watch him out there. You can't sleep on him at the three-point line.
Pass to Koulibaly. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Here's Wong. 6 to shoot. Ring shot on the way. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to LaRavia. Over Wall. And it's LaRavia missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Passes it to Bridges. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. Washington leading now by 9. Williams with the ball. Now Smith defending. Koulibaly, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Diabate. Misses and the dry spell continues. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Smith against Schroeder. Now here is Smith. 7 points in the game. Releases. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Washington Wizards ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Hornets trail by 9. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Shaedon Sharpe. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Collins. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Wells in at the shooting guard position. Now here is Miller. Ball surveying the defense. Ayton against Ball. Releases. And there's Wells. That's good on the assist by Ayton. Wells has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Wizards. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Collins with it, now guarded by Ball. Here's Sharpe. That three off the mark.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Bridges passes the ball. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Now here's Kuzma. And another miss by Washington. Bridges outside. Right side, Ball. To the middle. Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Wizards leading by 7. Sharpe, the pass to Kuzma. And the three off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
That free throw good from Miller.
You know, for Miller, to me, it's about playing to his strengths. When he does that, he's an effective player.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Wizards. And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope, guys.
Thank you, David. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Great at creating shots. Sharpe did it there with that catch and shoot.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Lets it go from the wing. Offensive rebound. Williams. Another shot. And it's sent back by Kessler. Now here's Wells. He's covered by Ball. Fires for three. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Kicks the ball. Collins against Bridges from 11 feet away. Williams dishes the ball. Fade away. That one a little long.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And drawing contact is what Miller does best. Versatile in his movements towards the basket.
And he makes the first. Washington making some changes. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Shaedon Sharpe.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Washington calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Wizards leading by 5. And here's Schroeder. On the wing, Koulibaly. Goes back up. For 3. They get it back. Collins kicks it over to Schroeder. Here's Koulibaly. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander Walker. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Here's Wells. Off target from outside. Hornets trail by 6. Bridges kicks to Ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
Schroeder against Ball. Koulibaly, no good.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Dennis Schroeder. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Charlotte, LaMelo Ball.
That's the first, and that brings them within 2 here.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
Sharps checked in for Washington. There's Schroeder. And another miss by Washington. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Alexander Walker passes the ball.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Here's Koulibaly, defended by Alexander Walker. They get it again. Collins. Back to Koulibaly. And that time, also a missed shot. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Taking 2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
In the corner, Collins with it. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Ball with it. The shot. Got it!
2 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as you can take him.
And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.